Alright, so I wanted to show my Super 73 RX I've been working on. I've done a few mods to it. Got the headlight on here and some other stuff that I've been doing on the bike, the mirrors, little bottle opener. Got the 10-speed kit on there on the other side. But today I wanted to focus on the dual battery, and specifically the splitter that I got here. This takes the two RX batteries into one, runs them in parallel, and I also got just the straight battery extender, which lets you relocate the battery. I just wanted to show how they work and what it looks like at end of life. Today I took my bike on a 50-mile ride down to the beach. Normally I have to do about 4 miles of pedaling, but today I didn't have to do any pedaling, so it was it seems like maybe running them in parallel gives you a little extra, but it's a pretty small sample size. I'm not too sure, but definitely it was awesome results today. Alright, so the bike is currently off. I just charged these batteries not for that long at all, only like an hour. They're not perfectly matched or nothing like that, but what I do every time is I just turn them both on at exactly the same time. What that does is turns on both batteries at the same time. The bike is on, there's no issue. I'm showing our range here. It is a large splitter, so you will have to work on your cable management, but it fits under here. I think it looks fine. Could probably do a little bit better of a job. I keep my bike a little used, it's a little muddy. We have some fun with it. But yeah. just like if you were riding one battery on your RX like you normally do now, once you get to six miles, that throttle starts to cut out. So in order to get the full 13 miles out of the other battery, I won't be able to show it on film, but I'm going to stop the bike. I'm going to turn off. So now we've got just the green battery on. The black battery is off. The harness is still just the same. It's all plugged in. But our range is going to show back just to what the single battery's range is, which is 11 miles. So now we can ride the bike like we normally do. In the bike lane. So when one battery is a little bit lower than the other for whatever reason, you have mismatched batteries, one's older than the other, or they weren't charged the same. One's the parallel doesn't seem to be keeping the other one charged like I thought it would, but it doesn't seem to work that way. So when the one battery cuts out, it will start to affect the performance of the bike. You could feel it lag a little bit or almost cut out for a second. So it's much better to just turn off the dead battery or turn off both batteries, give it a second, turn on the one battery, and then resume, and you'll have full performance of the bike. Those are the recommendations and my findings so far. And we're back home. That's pretty much it. You can run one battery at a time. You can run both at the same time. Basically, the only rules that I follow so far is I turn them off and on at the same time if I'm going to run both. I never turn one off if they're both on. And that's about it. This is my 10-speed kit. Got the black cassette, 45 tooth front sprocket, and that's about it for my mods. You guys have a good one.